All right, we're gonna call this video, I should have known better. This guy right here, I should have known better. So that Dodge Charger that Jude and I were working on, there's Jude doing a brake line. So the Dodge Charger I was working on with Jude, rewiring the OEM pump inside, and I was afraid that the wires were gonna touch, so I shrink wrapped them, and I used a lighter, and I didn't think the fumes would light, and boy did they light. And Jude and I really panicked. But
no, you panicked. I walked and you're like, go. So okay, there, and then I started running.
So we're in the car, under the back seat, watching the fuel tank on fire, right? And it's just like mellowly burning, and you and I are looking at it, I'm like, all right, what do we do? Smother it. And then I was like, get something to smother it. And then I'm like, no, smothering is not gonna work. Get the fire extinguisher. But I didn't want to use the fire extinguisher because I knew it was gonna blow the fuel and everything else. So I unplugged the fuel pump. I did try and smother, and I threw that shit away. And Jude came over with the fire extinguisher. Then I hit it once, it didn't go out. And then I hit it again, it blew fuel over to the other side of the car. That started flaming. And then I just started dousing it with burst, and then it slowly went out. I should have known better. So the one that I shrink wrapped with a lighter was super shrink wrapped, and then the other side I was like, all right, I better use just a soldering iron, and I should have used a soldering iron to begin with. But yeah, my stomach actually hurt after that. And I've caught a few vehicles on fire before.
Oh, I know, fuse box fires.
I've had a fuse box fire. I've had fuel lines spray or injector spray under a car that has distributor, and distributor is open to fuel vapor and shit like that. I've had that go up in flames. I've never burned down a car, but
I've had a car catch on fire.
I've had some shit catch on fire in my career.
Dude, I had when the Miata still had the force and turbo, I was driving it and it fucking caught on fire.
I had a friend of mine.
Fireball out the hood. I was like, what the fuck?
So back in the day when we were building Diamond Stars, one of the guys at Auto Addictions had an Eagle Talon, and he wanted to put spray on it. Well, the spray kit came with brass hose barbs to tie the fuel line in.
Yeah.
Well, it worked good in the parking lot, but when we went to the track, it must have spiked the fuel pressure because it was fuel pressure by boost. It blew the fucking fuel line clamps off on a turbocharged car, and it's hot, everything. Yeah, by the 60 foot, it was engulfed in flames. By the 990, it was a ball fire. At the end of the track, it was burned to the ground. All right. So everybody out there, tell us your non-intentional vehicle burn downs or fires.
Burn down, it's just burns.
It burns?
Yeah, not burn down.
Or tell us if you burned down a car. I told a story, Dave Schrader, if you're watching, about when you were working at Meineke Frankfurt, and that place burned down from a customer not having a gas cap on their car while not you or somebody was doing exhaust. But yeah, that car burned down and the building burned down. So I've never burned down a car. I've had fires. But tell us your stories. I can't be the only guy that's been around long enough that's never had a car catch on fire for one reason or another. Thanks for watching.